10 years ago, I made a video on this Penncrest tape recorder, playing back an unexpected recording on it. And this recorder has also been shown in a couple of ode or dedication videos to rim drive tape recorders. But it's never got a full proper presentation with music recording and so forth and different microphones. So it's about time, considering I've had this recorder for 10 years, to make a video showing the full features of the Penncrest reel-to-reel tape recorder. Now, I'll start out with the bad news, condition-wise. It's missing the battery cover. So you can see I have loaded into it 6 AA's, although it's designed to use 6 C cells. Each has its own holder where I can actually fit AA's in there if I position them carefully. And they hold on strong enough that they won't fall out when you turn the machine over, so that's nice. To warn you guys, this recorder is rim drive. And not only is it rim drive, it is DC bias. And I think it only uses 4 transistors. This machine has interesting features you don't normally find on a rim drive recorder, such as fast forward and even a small level meter. This Penncrest recorder has a hard-wired crystal mic, which is identical in form factor to the crystal mic that comes with the Lloyd's reel-to-reel tape recorder, re-shown in a recent video. Under the cover is a small area with a little notch for you to put the cord in so that you can then close the cover over it. And there's a pop-out handle like this, allowing one to carry the Penncrest with them. Thankfully, when one goes to record mode, they can turn the power off and put it into record, but the amplifier is still on, so one can set the level to make more accurate recordings on this DC bias instrument. Hello, I'm setting a level on the Penncrest, and if I set it too high on this one, the meter kind of gets stuck on the particular one I have, unfortunately, so I gotta have it tap it to loosen the needle. But anyway, hello. Once you set a level, I can make a recording. I'm now making a recording. If you're done recording and you forget to move the record switch to play and you press rewind, it won't do anything as a safety interlock. Once it's in play position, then it allows you to rewind the Penncrest. The rewind is pretty fast for a rim drive recorder. Yo, boom! Yeah, I had to let that out. Shout out to this guy Fritz. He always likes to comment on whenever I burp in my videos. I love it.
I'm now making a recording on the Penncrest rim drive reel-to-reel tape recorder. It's the 14th of January 2020. The level is set up all the way with the same recording level I used before. Now I will correct the recording level. The level is set all the way up. I may have said the level was all the way up before, but I meant to say that the microphone was more at a distance. The level is set up all the way for real now. It's not fluctuating in all that much, but it should be making a much more sensitive recording. The side of this recorder has 2 jacks, one labeled foot and one labeled ear. The foot jack was for an external foot switch to turn the motor on and off. That has very little use to me, and I have therefore repurposed that jack as an external microphone jack so that it will cut off the hardwired mic and allow me to hook up other higher quality microphones as well as other signal sources such as attenuated music sources to record music onto this rim drive recorder. This one's speed is a little bit more better stable than a lot of cheap rim drive recorders, and therefore the recorder sounds alright with music.
Lotus, petit guide. Notice the low distortion when it comes to sibilance. That is with the dynamic mic.
Yo, what's up and what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is your host, John Richard Klein, the Gazette Master, coming at you on the Penncrest using the Shure SM57 Dynamic Professional microphone. and the Symmetrix 528E voice processor to give radio station quality sound into a DC bias rim drive reel-to-reel tape recorder. I have a low cut enabled on my Panasonic WR450 mixer because of this recorder's tendency to overly accentuate the bass. Stable than a lot of cheap.
Yeah, obviously the speed stability, if you move it around into different positions, is pretty bad. But whenever it's set in one position and then you're doing music, it's actually, for a cheap rim drive, really pretty decent. This is one of the better quality of the cheap rim drive recorders. It's like there's different tiers of like, you know, of rim drive recorders, because this is a, you know, there's your extremely cheap rim drive recorders that are, you know, you got typically one little pivoting motor, you know, no meter, you know, for setting the level or anything. Usually they sound absolutely crappy as crap, all crap, much worse than this one, and horrible. Then you got this one, it's a little bit better. You got a meter, and you know, your speed is a little bit more stable, your amplifier is a little bit better quality. And then you got your higher tier rim drive recorder, such as the standard Unicorder 89, which uses an actual belt-driven motor with a small flywheel, lots of precision machined parts, and is AC bias, even though it's rim drive, which is very unusual. This is a very unusual one for being AC bias and rim drive, with the build quality of the transport mechanism being quite a level above the build quality of most rim drive recorders. It's very odd that this one was even made rim drive to begin with, but anyway, I already have a video of this recorder uploaded recently, so, well, technically it was uploaded last year.
This has been a Cassette Master production.